We're here. We're at the border, these Ukrainian soldiers say as they address President Zelensky in this video released by the country's Ministry of Defence. They're celebrating a successful counter-offensive, saying they've pushed the Russian soldiers back into Russia. The operation has thwarted Moscow's bid to seize Ukraine's second-largest city, Kharkiv, in the country's northeast. In the nearby village of Ruska-Lazova, soldiers inspect buildings, checking for traps left behind by the retreating Russians.
After our artillery attack, they left really quickly. They did not have time to loot much. Normally, when they withdraw, they mine everything. But when they retreat quickly, they do not have the time to put in mines.
The progress is a symbolic and morale-boosting moment for Ukraine, but Russia is still mounting a number of operations in the country's east.
Russian soldiers are just 2 kilometers away. Every day we see them flying in. Every day they make attempts at counter-offensives, but we stand our ground. We do our work and we report any new information we acquire.
The developments in Ukraine came as Sweden followed in Finland's footsteps and confirmed it will seek NATO membership.
Once
Finland said that it was applying for NATO membership, it left Sweden alone outside NATO. So we would have been in a very vulnerable position. So the best thing for Sweden's security is that we join too and do this together with Finland.
Speaking at a former Soviet state military alliance meeting, Russian President Vladimir Putin said the enlargement of NATO is being driven and exploited by the United States.
Russia has no problem with Finland and Sweden. So in this regard, the addition of those countries poses no direct threat for us. But the expansion of NATO military infrastructure into that territory would certainly provoke our response. What that response will be will depend on what threats are created for us.
But back on the ground in Ukraine, the diplomatic rumblings have little impact. The UK Ministry of Defence estimates Russia has lost about 1/3 of its combat troops, and NATO thinks Ukraine could eventually put itself in a position to push the Russians out of the country. Right now, Ukraine may have a small amount of momentum, but it's still a long way from winning this war. Sarah Morris, TRT World.